Hey YouTube, this is the Dutch Sandwich. I'm going to do a review of my Atom F5 studio monitors. I first found out about Atom F5 speakers through the Audiophile blog. It's Steve Guttenberg has a blog on CNET called the Audiophile, and he also tweets out his reviews or answers questions. He's a really good resource if you've never heard of him for speaker tips, headphone tips, amplifier, everything audio. I really respect his opinions on all gear. I have made probably two to three purchases, I think, based on his reviews alone. So I really like his blog. Anyways, I saw this review on his blog about these studio monitors, and he kind of tipped them as his favorite set of computer speakers. I thought that was kind of interesting because I never thought about using studio monitors as computer speakers, maybe kind of thinking that they would be too revealing, too unforgiving for poor quality files. That's really not the case, and that's what Steve Guttenberg said, is that they really are forgiving. They'll make good files sound good, but they won't necessarily make bad files sound bad, which is great. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. I ended up buying these speakers on eBay. I think you can find them still for about $300 to $350 for the speakers, which is actually a really good deal when you think about it, because if you're going to buy another set of speakers, the similar size driver and things like that, and this type of quality, you're probably going to spend at least that, and then you have to amplify them. These have built-in amplifiers in both speakers. They actually have two amplifiers, one for the tweeter and one for the woofer. And so you save all that desk space not having to have a separate amplifier. It's pretty significant. What else? They also have one downside to these is there is no volume adjustment on the front of them. It is around the back of each of the speakers. So how I kind of got around that inconvenience was adding this Audioengine D1 DAC. If you're not familiar with that, it just hooks up via a USB cable to your computer and acts as kind of a preamp for your speakers. And you can adjust the volume on the front. You can hook up a pair of headphones. If you hook up the headphones, it's actually pretty slick because it mutes the RCA outs. So say I'm listening to this song right now and I plug in a pair of headphones, the speakers automatically will cut off and the headphones will cut on. It's very handy, actually. The RCA outs in the back, I got two individual cables because one needs to go to one speaker and the other one needs to go to the other speaker, 3 feet away from it. So make sure that if you do this, that the cables are separate and not kind of bonded together. They have a 5-inch woofer in the F5. They also make an F7, which has an even bigger 7-inch woofer. The tweeter, or the air motion transformer, is designed to avoid breaking up at really high frequencies. So the frequency response rate on these is incredibly high. I think it's something like 30,000. It's incredible. So listening to music, it's crystal clear. Voices almost sound like they're coming from the middle of my computer screen, it's almost kind of creepy in some regards. I watch movies on these. The bass is incredible. I don't see any need to add any type of a subwoofer to these. They also have a trigger function, so if I pause music or a movie, after a little while the green light goes off and the red light turns on, and they're kind of, for all intents and purposes, they're turned off, which is nice because the power button is on the back of each of them, and so when I go away for a while, I will reach back and turn them off, but it's nice to know that they're turned off and not wasting anything after extended periods of not having a signal fed to them. That's pretty much an overview of my Atom F5 studio monitors, although I'm using them as computer speakers. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.